What's going on, everybody? It's Dakota here for another video, and as you can tell, I'm not in my A4 right now because I'm actually in Matt's car. But not just Matt's car, because we have a lot of stuff to cover in this video today, because this is Matt's new car. His Q50 is basically totaled, and if you want to go and explain basically what happened, we're going to fill you in.
Well, as y'all know, my car has been going in and out of service not hundreds, but within the last year and
Like a half-ish?
year and 3 months, it's been in service. This time was the 10th time. And so, well, the 10th time was its final time because the clutch shredded itself, and the clutch acts as a torque converter, yeah. And well, my warranty was like, the warranty I paid a lot of money for, and so I made a case or a claim with Infinity Consumer Affairs, and was like, "Hi, what the fuck is wrong with your car?" And well, they wouldn't take the car back, obviously, because it was a new problem every time, so I couldn't limit lot. And well, things got worse, and it was $7,843 to fix. And they were like, "We'll give you what your car is worth on Kelley Blue Book, and then we'll give you invoice price on everything if you buy another Infinity." And I was like, I don't want to buy another fucking Infinity, but I gotta buy another Infinity because, well, it's
$8,000 basically.
Yeah, and then I had to roll over $8,000 as well, and I had to drop $4,000 so I wouldn't roll over as much. So I'm paying more a month for a car I really don't want, but I like it. It's nice. It's fun. It's not as fast, but it moves.
However, I am trying to convince him to come to the dark side a little more because, go ahead and tell him what you got.
A 3.0 turbo.
What I mean by that is, so two things is, one, it's a 3.0 turbo, plus he went from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. I know he really wanted the all-wheel drive, but this was basically the best one on the lot besides like a Red Sport that would have jumped up a very high price. So this one is a great car. It's basically the same thing as a Sport as well, but like I said, just 3.0 and then it's rear-wheel drive. But with this one, you can do a whole bunch more performance stuff to it, and we're both really excited for that because I really want to see what this car can push, and especially what we can do to it, because you all know me, I had my Z, and I love these, you know, VQ platforms and Infinities, Zs, all that stuff. That's just, yeah. So it's a great car for a new build, and we're super excited. Plus, we have some more updates for me with my cars, but this is basically what's going on with Matt's car, so good stuff. Here's a quick walk around of his new car. As you can see, it's white instead of silver like his old one. It still has the same wheels, and it still has the big brake calipers. The rest of it looks really good. We're gonna have to go ahead and basically start from scratch on this, put the carbon fiber back on, and do everything else to it. Planning on wrapping a few parts of this car pretty soon, so that's exciting, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. But like I said, back onto my cars. So, onto my cars and all that. We literally just got pulled over for taking pictures of this car, showing you that in the last clip, so that was... Anyways, so with my Audi, just a few things, I guess, updating you guys. So I recently just did an insane amount of maintenance to it. I did literally tires, a whole bunch of sensors, I have to do motor mounts, and a lot. But I will say, with everything I've had to do to it, it's been a great car, and I'm actually really happy I have that one. And it's actually a car I've owned for more than a month, surprisingly. So, and I also just got R1 Concepts slotted rotors and chromatic pads, so I'm very excited. Speaking of the Audi, we're actually doing some work on it right now. I'm painting my calipers yellow because I just got my new brakes, like I said, and I think the yellow will go really good with the gray paint. I would do red, but everybody does red, so it's just gonna be a little different. Anyways, so I have some really good news for you guys and this channel going forward. I'm keeping my Audi, but I'm getting another project car, and I'm very excited to build it because this car, it's cool. It's a cool car, but it's just the backstory behind it. I think it's actually what made me buy this car. So here's a little bit of info on it. So I visit a family member near Dallas like all the time, and I've been obviously going there for years, and every time I come back I've seen it there on the side of the road in between, you know, Dallas and where I live. So it's in the middle of nowhere, like one of those really weird back road areas. So I've seen it there, never really thought much about it, and then for some reason on the way there I said I'm gonna check it out when I come back. And when I was on the way back, I decided to finally park and stop and look at it. It's a really cool car, one you didn't really expect to see out in the middle of there, but checking it out, talking to the owner, the backstory behind it is really crazy, which when I get the car here, I will tell you everything about it. I'll tell you obviously the car, the backstory behind it, and what I plan to do with it, but just a little information on it is that it is a Japanese car, and it's a vintage Japanese car, so I'm very, very excited for that. And I guess a little hint is I've had one of the type of cars that is going to be on the channel before, so if you want to check back on other videos, pretty sure you can get the hint of where I'm going with this. But super excited for this because it's going to be a build and a restoration, plus it's not just going to mean a lot to me, it's going to mean a lot to the owner of the car as well, because the car's been sitting for a very long time due to some issues, and when I get done with the vehicle, what I want to do is when it's running under its own power and everything like that, I want to take it back to the owner who has it right now, and I want to take them for a ride in it to show them the car after it's been sitting for so long that it still is able to get back onto the road. So I'm really excited for that, really excited to bring all that content. Hey everybody, so I just got done with it, and I think it came out pretty good, especially with those slotted rotors like I said. The rears, I'm putting the brakes on tomorrow, the slotted rotors and all that, but they came out really good as well, and I think it completes the look of the car pretty good with the paint. Hey guys, that's where I'm going to go ahead and end today's video. Basically, I just wanted to show you Matt's car and give you an update on what happened to his old Q50. And then I guess with the Audi, plus I wanted to bring you the good news of that new project car. So I'm pumped, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to bring you all this new content and everything else that comes with it. So if you like this video, help me out with a like and a subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week.